Hi folks, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Shall we jump back in? That'll be part 2.
Really? Wow. All the way in England.
Condescending
Okay.
cow. Wow.
I'm re-wetting
Let you give a shit.
that little brush. And this time, because I'm afraid it still has some black in it, I'm going to dip it in the brown. Hi, Lena. Let's try this eye. I'm doing my brows, which I never do.
Because you're too heavy-handed, that's why.
And I'm looking in the mirror here.
Who, when they're doing their makeup, looks in the mirror and goes, loving on themselves? It's more like, it is in my case.
Barely looking.
There she goes.
Hello there. I'm going to just look right in this.
I'm going to look just right in... No, I'm not.
And honestly, I don't believe that the brows frame your face. Men don't do their brows. Men don't color them in. And they're just fine. My friend Roberta has never plucked her eyebrows a day in her life. And she's fine. I think it's just hype that is on YouTube, the same way contour your nose, and then the same way, you know, get the beauty blender, and then the same way, what other fads came out that everybody jumped on the bandwagon? People are cattle.
I beg your pardon. People have been doing brows since before you were born, so shut the fuck up.
And they will just follow the trend.
Like you do.
Okay, microblading, like...
Popsicle lips, anybody?
It really isn't good to shave your face. Or even
Lip injections, anyone?
microblade. Not saying that you did it because of YouTube. I'm just saying a lot of things get hyped up because it's just the trend on YouTube.
Leave your hair alone.
I have to say my bleach job came out amazing. Like I would even take a little thing.
Why? Why do you do that? Really, what is the point of getting that bit at the front and twiddling it and sticking a stupid little barrette in it? Why?
And twist it like that.
You're nearly
And
60.
twist this one too.
You're not going to kindergarten.
And then twist this one too. And I start my own style.
It's not your own style.
The color came out perfection. But that's because I used 20 volume instead of 30. I've always used 30. I like, because I want it to go faster, but the fact that it went slower, I feel like it worked really, really well. I could use a little bit blonder in front, but I was running out of product.
I have to say, she did a decent job on it, didn't she? Because I just go orange. I might try that, get a 20% volume and then put it on when I wake up and take it off when I'm going to bed and see if it worked.
Let's see what the back of my hair looks like. I might have a bald spot or something. I don't know. And it's still a little wet.
Messing with it.
So it's a little piecey. That's it. So that was one lipstick. Oh, thank you, Lourdes.
Lourdes.
Oh, wow, that's good for you. It makes a difference, but I don't really care. I don't really use my brows. I don't really do my brows. And it makes a difference, but that's personal opinion as to whether it looks better or not, you know? Somebody asked me a question, I can't remember. Oh, a sponge. I don't use a real beauty blender. I forget who makes this. I really like this one. Some of them are too soft. Some of them don't. This one is from CVS.
There's nothing on it. What are you doing?
Then, if I want to punch this up a little bit,
Don't tell
I take my Milani black and I tight line up there. Wait, I have to sharpen it. Hold on. Brows definitely make a difference if you do them, but is the difference better or not? That's personal preference. Because I can't do this and talk at the same time. Because thin caterpillar brows were very in, and if you have thick bushy brows,
Aren't caterpillar brows fat brows? Because they're little lumpy things. Little fat squidgy. You don't have thin caterpillars. No disrespect to any caterpillars out there. I think you're adorable. You have thick caterpillar eyes or thin brows, not eyes. You knew what I meant.
back in the day, like Brooke Shields, you were out. Now it's back in to have thicker brows. So which one is it? It isn't either one. It's what the trend is. So somebody...
Like popsicle lips.
So somebody famous didn't do their brows or did their brows a different way with thicker and got made fun of, and then it became the in thing. Thank you. I know, I'm loving the blonde hair. I know I do have brows. If you don't have brows, well, you know what? Sometimes Jeffree Star, he shaves his off, and sometimes he just does his, but he has very prominent bone there. So sometimes he doesn't do brows at all. I mean, I haven't had my brows waxed or anything for a really long time. But so the thing is, like, in the 70s, it was very in to be ultra skinny, the Twiggy look. And you know, no rear end and no bust. And now it's changed. Also, back in the 70s, men, you know, wore like their shirts unbuttoned and all the hair showing. And that was what was in.
I remember back in the day talking about who you'd date, and I said, no way, not a hairy man, no, 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 no. Found a hairy chest completely revolting. Ugh. And what did I marry? A gorilla. It just shows, doesn't it? You can't tick boxes. The heart wants what the heart wants, and it's like, it's weird, isn't it?
And now it's no hair, and it will go back. And then no one was bald. Telly Savalas was the only one that was bald, and now it's totally in to be bald. And it's been a while. Okay, so I let that dry. I'm doing it again, just to make it a little darker. And you look down when you're doing it so you don't poke yourself. And then if you want, you can do this side, inside too.
Your waterline.
Right.
That Milani pencil looks really good.
There, now I just did the inside.
I'm in the
A
inside,
little bit of a,
and this is the outside. And now I'm in the outside, and that's the inside. Anyone remember that? She really knows how to make a show of herself when she's out in public, doesn't she?
outside. And now people are doing, I go to Sephora and people have colored eyebrows. Green, blue.
Yeah, it's
Like,
fun.
why do they have to be, maybe, why do they have to be the color of hair?
They don't. No one says
And
that.
some people then were saying, like the old-fashioned women were saying that, you know, when I went blonde, that I needed to lighten my eyebrows. Well, Madonna, when she was blonde, yep, yes, 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 Jean.
So now you think you're Madonna.
Madonna had black eyebrows, very dark, and blonde hair. See, I love that. Let's do a colored eyebrow. I'd say let's do it right now. I'm gonna do it with
Purple.
a lip liner.
Do purple. That's not... No, you want bright red or green or something. That's not going to... That's... What is it? Brown.
It's gonna look dark on screen.
Because it is dark.
First, I'm gonna line my lips. Oh, remember the back in the 80s? You lined your lip with a color like this and then put on Myth on the inside. I loved that look.
So do it then if you love it. Doesn't Lisa still do that?
And it was a stark line like that. Someone's gonna screenshot this.
Shall I?
I've gone absolutely crazy.
You are crazy all the time.
Actually, you know
what do you
what?
mean,
I
gone?
think this is, it's by ColourPop. And I have this, like, it's not a cold sore, it's a dry patch that I keep picking at.
Well, stop.
Is this an eyeliner or, let me just see, hang on. ColourPop Cream Gel Liner, Mr. Bing.
I wish I had the money to open up a cosmetics company. And ColourPop are coining it, aren't they? It's like, do cutesy packaging and just repackage the same old nonsense and people will keep buying it. But to make money, you have to have money. It's like people say, oh, well, I made something of myself. Yeah, and you probably had a fucking loan off of Daddy, didn't you?
And I'm pressing that. I'm blurring
You're
my
boring.
lip line. The shadow from the window makes it look like I have a mustache. How nice.
No, you look like you have a mustache. All the time. Because everybody comments on it.
I do that because I like that
It's a trend.
little,
You're not copying anyone though, are you?
darkness. Okay, so just go like this. Right? I don't like that eyebrow. I have to, I'm gonna go take off my brows. I'm not digging it. Somebody. Get ready with me. Look of the day. I have to take a picture of myself because this is hysterical. People will tune in. Hold on.
You're the only one who thinks it's funny.
Oh, I loved that, Lourdes. I'm going to take it on Instagram.
Yeah, because there's a filter on there. See why? Look.
Oh, photo.
Will you stop with your nose? Go and blow it.
I'm letting that set. I'm letting it bake.
God, you're annoying.
Then, once it's baked, pat. Push, 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 push. See? And then you take a lighter color. Let's even use... Okay, then take... Hang on. We're going to do this the good way. Then take a highlighter. No, because I have to listen to... I want to listen to my music. Highlighter.
What music?
Highlight, and then I like a little highlight here. And here.
She listens to the same stupid songs over and over and over. That fucking static on the radio, and that other one she keeps singing in the car, and it's like, for the love of fuck, can you not just put a radio channel on, or Spotify, and pick an artist and let it play? Instead of repeat. And even then she can't remember the words.
And then if you have too much, just beauty blender it in. Okay. Or spray it down.
How many more times is she going to spray her face? I thought you would take your things off.
And
Do you see the way she does that? Just wangs things into a box. I can't be doing with that. You paid money for it. Look after it. Fucking use it properly and then bin it. No, just wang it in the box. Throw it across the room. She's so fucking heavy-handed. I've just come from doing Lisa's fucking Barbie Fest. I'm not in the mood for any of them today.
hang on, what was I going to do? I'm going to
Clean your brows, you
lighten.
said.
What do I use that a lot of people go crazy over? Is it this? No. And
People go
when I say it's
crazy.
just a highlighter.
I think my dad's gone crazy.
All right, let's use a foundation. We are going to highlight either side of that line that I just made with
What was that?
this, which is the It Cosmetics.
It Cosmetics what?
I like a shiny tip of the nose.
I'm glad you finished that sentence.
I do get it. I don't know why, just like it.
Oh, that's a trend, don't you know? A shiny tip of the nose, but you don't follow trends.
Oh, there it goes. Hey! I think Bart's home.
Yeah, the door just slammed. Even I heard that.
So I need to reline the middle. Bart? I don't know if that was the cat. Oh no. That was weird. Okay, reline the middle.
If I was Burke, I'd hide behind the thing. the room divider, and then let her get back into the into the swing of it, and then just go, what? Watch her lose her shit.
Blend it out. And then gloss it up. Clear gloss. So someone just said they like a bright inner. So I also use from Milani the top one with the sponge. Make sure I have no weird colors on it. And I take it and I just dip it in. And I go all the way onto the bone there. Oh, really? That's cool.
Oh, you sound really enthused. Oh, that's
This is
cool.
clear gloss from Victoria's Secret. Kind of have to even out that eyebrow. Let's do it. Because I'm not going back to take it. I'm not going to take it off.
No, because you idly can't get up and walk to the bathroom.
Really? So relaxing, huh? That's interesting. Going all the way across. Hi, Janet.
Damn it, Janet.
You're coming on late. I'm going to be leaving in a minute
No, you're not.
because I'm kind of done. But what we did today was we used one this one is still a little darker. It's okay.
We used one what?
Thank you, Lori D. Yes, you can always rewatch it, but just we used one color lipstick on lips, cheek, eyes. Oh, I never heard from him again.
It's a surprise.
Story of my life. Must be something I'm saying. He actually lived in LA and worked occasionally here in Dana Point. And
Maybe Bob gave him the original photograph and said, look, mate, it's not worth the travel.
he has his kids every single weekend. So what do I want with that? And then the dating, I don't know, I haven't even been on. Things have been really, 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 really terrible here, believe it or not. I can't get into too much. Some of you know, some of you don't. My mother is so mentally ill.
Oh, here we go.
And I cry a lot about it because
Because she's come to her senses and she won't give me any money, so she must be mentally ill.
she won't talk to me on the phone and she doesn't believe that it's me through text. And I don't know what to, there's no way that I can help her. And then she comes in and out of it, so she'll call me and say, I'm so sorry, I don't know. It's not that I think that you and Burke are against me, but, and she's like my mother again. And then I say, Mom, but it scares me so much when it happens. And she,
Oh, but Mum, it scares me so much when it happens. Not, right, Mum, I haven't got any money at the moment. Have you got some money? Buy me a ticket. I'll come back. I will sit with you. We'll go to some doctors. We'll find out what's wrong. We'll get you into assisted living if we need to, but we'll sort this out. Not, Mum, it's really affecting me. You're upsetting me. It's all about me.
she says, I don't think it'll happen again. And now it's happened really bad to the point that I had to block her, because if I even read you,
You have to block your mother, really.
I mean, I have to save the texts because it's like,
Why? To belittle her with them, or to pretend that's what she's saying, which normal people wouldn't keep the text. Have you got them in the folder? Text to show when I want some sympathy and I'm saying that my mum's gone weird.
unbelievable. And one of her friends that I'm friends with, and she's not friends with that friend anymore, but lives in her building, I've reached out to, and she has said to me, this friend, let me just find it, hold on a second.
Shall we call it there and then we'll come back and get the entire story in one go? Okie doke. Catch you in the next one.